ये जीवन कहानी उस महान व्यक्ति की है जिनकी स्मृति में यह स्मारक निर्माण किया गया है।
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम
संसार दावा नलनीहलोका त्राणाय कारुण्यं घनघनात्वं संसार दावा नलनीहलोका त्राणाय कारुण्यं घनघनात्वं प्राप्तस्य कल्याण गुणनवस्य वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दं वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दं वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दं वन्दे गुरो श्री चरणारविन्दम्।
In the last part, we saw Mahaprabhu's mission. Bhakti Vinod Thakur resigns and begins to lay the foundation. Now, further.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed his pastimes there for 21 hours. All the residents were blessed.
Kedarnath Babu, my heart is filled with joy hearing Mahaprabhu's pastimes. We all feel so blissful. Please tell us a few more pastimes of Mahaprabhu.
Sure.
We shall be blessed.
This is the Samadhi of Chand Kazi. Hussain Shah was the king of Bengal at that time. Chand Kazi was the magistrate of Navadvip. Navadvip at that time was an extremely prosperous city with inconceivable opulence. Back then, the highest seat of learning in the whole of India was here in Navadvip. Law, economics, philosophy, grammar, literature, Vedanta, yoga, all kinds of philosophies were taught here in Navadvip. Sankirtan parties were regularly organized in houses of great scholars. At that time, Mahaprabhu started to organize Sankirtan in the house of Sibas.
I just don't understand what these rascals are up to. They scream throughout the night and disturb our peace.
And what is the use of calling God so loudly?
Yes.
Do you get less benefit calling him silently?
No.
The cause of all this trouble is that Nimai Pandit.
And I marvel at that Sribash, such an exalted Brahmin that he is giving up all his own religious activities and is becoming engrossed in this nonsense day by day.
Yes.
Is it so easy to achieve the Almighty? That just by screaming Hare Krishna he can be achieved?
No,
if
never.
there is no value to our age-old austerity, deity worship, penance, performance of sacrifice and ceremonies, then what is it? Yes, tell me.
We cannot allow this heinous activity to go on in Navadvip.
No,
we
never.
have to stop this.
Absolutely.
If it carries on like this, our tradition and reputation will be destroyed forever.
And most importantly, the way people are chanting names of Hari, our influence in this society will soon be diminished and we won't have any reputation left at all. Do you know what I think? We should all go to chant Kazi and ask him to rectify this situation immediately.
Yeah.
Right.
You're right. Very true.
So, you are saying that this chanting is disturbing peace in our city? Yes, sir.
Not only that, Reverend Kazi, there is a question of law and order too.
Absolutely.
If you don't take any action now, very soon they'll not obey you either.
Right,
Yes.
sir.
This Sankirtan will turn into an uncontrollable revolution.
Yes, Kazi Sahib. All right. I will go and see the situation myself. And then do the needful.
Yes.
Hare Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namo 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 Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namo Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namo Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namo Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Greetings, Kazi Sahib.
Shibash, does this disturbance go on in your house throughout the night?
But Kazi Sahib, we have not caused any harm to anyone. We only chant the name of God.
But because of this chanting and dancing, the peace of Navadvip is being destroyed. No. From today, this screaming and shouting must stop.
But Kazi Sahib, we have not caused any harm to anyone.
I don't have time to answer your silly questions. When I said stop, it means stop.
But Kazi Sahib, I do not understand any fault of ours.
Fault? Where is the fault? I'll tell you. The fault is here. From now on, I am forbidding any singing and shouting in any house in Navadvip. This is my order. If anyone disobeys my order and continues chanting, I'll make sure he doesn't remain a Hindu anymore. Mark my words. Shibash. We must do something. We cannot sit here silently like this. Let us go and inform Mahaprabhu what happened.
But Mukunda, how can I tell him what happened last night? That the chanting of the holy names of the Lord has been forbidden in Navadvip?
But still, Still, we have to tell him what happened.
The Srimad Bhagavatam states that this age of Kali is the age of sin. But this age has a great quality, that just by chanting the holy names of the Lord, one may overcome this world of material suffering. Kaler doshe nidhe rajan asti hi ek mahan guna kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sangha param brajet.
What's the matter, Shribash? You all had come so early?
Nityananda, Sri Hari wants us to start the Kirtan early in the morning today. Therefore, Shribash, Mukundo and others have come here so early. But Shribash, Mukundo, why haven't you brought the Mridanga Kartala and Mundira? Don't you want to participate in the Sankirtan?
Prabhu!
What? What happened?
What happened? What happened to him? What is it? My Lord Chand Kazi had forbidden Sankirtan. We can't have Sankirtan in Navadvip, Prabhu. Kazi Sahib will destroy the religion of anyone who takes part. Last night, we were all chanting in Shribash's house, Prabhu. Kazi Sahib came with all his soldiers. He broke our mridanga and banned us from chanting the holy names. It's impossible to stay in Navadvip, Prabhu.
What? How dare the Kazi? How dare he orders to stop the Sankirtan? Today I'll destroy the Kazi and rid Navadvip of him. Sribash, Mukundo, I'll go to the house of Kazi and perform Sankirtan. Let us see what he can do. Nityananda, gather all the devotees. Ask them to carry torches, mridangams, kortals and come to my house. This evening, we'll do Sankirtan and go to Kazi's house.
Come, we will chant the holy name and preach in the town.
No, no, Prabhu. It won't be right to disobey the Kazi's order.
Priya, do you want to say something? Why are there tears in your eyes?
Prabhu, you are inciting the people against Kazi. I'm scared. You know how cruel he is. He is also very close to King Hussain Shah. If something happens to you, then what will become of me? Where will I go?
Priya, the Kazi is insignificant in front of the holy name. I have come to this world to spread Krishna Prem. No one will be able to stop me. Do not worry.
Prabhu, many devotees have already assembled here, and many more are coming. Now please instruct us as to what we should do.
Nityanand, leading the Sankirtan group will be Advaita Acharya. Behind him will be a group of singers. In the middle of the crowd will be Haridas. Following him will be a group of singers. At the end of the group will be Srivash Pandit. And he will have a group of chanters. And Nityananda, you...
Prabhu, I can't be away from you during the Sankirtan. My position will be to guard you during the whole procession. I will not be able to stay away from you even for a moment. Please do not give me any other responsibility.
Well, then the party will be led by you, me, and Gadadhar. let's prepare for the Sankirtan.
Prabhu, I and Narhari wish to decorate you today.
Well, your desire will be fulfilled.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Is Nimai Pandit coming here to attack us?
I'll go and check, Kazi Sahib.
Kazi, I have come to your house today and you're hiding inside your room? What kind of a behavior is this?
You came to my house with such an angry mood that I got scared. I did not even dare to come out of my room. But when your devotees told me that you were calling me, I was relieved. I came out. I feel very fortunate that you have come as a guest in my house. Please come in. Look, Nimai, according to village relations, I am your uncle, and you are my nephew, because your grandfather, Nilamba Chakravarti, was also like uncle to me. And, you know, village relations are much stronger than blood relations. So, please forgive me for my offenses. So just as a nephew overlooks his uncle's faults, the uncle tolerates the anger of the nephew. Therefore, the mistake I made by stopping the Sankirtan, please forgive me for that. From now on, my house, my property, and even I belong to you.
Kazi, I have a question for you. Please answer me clearly. This loud chanting of the holy name, has caused disturbance in Navadvip. How come you didn't take any action against this? You represent the Muslim king, and it's your right to interfere in the religious activities of the Hindus.
Look, Nimai, one of my guards went over to stop the Sankirtan, but suddenly a ball of fire came from the sky and burnt his beard and moustache. Even his face was burnt. After that, I asked him not to do it again. And then another incident. There was this Muslim fellow. I saw him chanting holy names. So I asked him, "Why are you chanting?" To my question, he answered, "These Hindus with names like Ramdas, Krishnadas always chant Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So the word Hari means to steal, to snatch. Does that mean all the devotees are thieves?" Since he made such a big joke, he couldn't stop chanting holy names. He keeps on shouting Hari Bol, Hari Bol. See, many people call you Gaur Hari. I like the name very much. So let me tell you something honestly. That night, when I went to stop the Kirtan in Sribash's house, a human being with the face of a lion was sitting on my chest and tearing it with his nails. He roared, "You broke my devotee's mridanga and ordered to stop my Sankirtan. I will break your ribs and smash your chest." I became very afraid and asked for forgiveness. He forgave me. I was relieved. But the marks of his nails are still on my chest. Now I have realized you are the Narayan. And I have also understood the one you call Krishna is no different from Allah.
Chand, you uttered Krishna, Hari, and Narayan. By chanting all these names together, all your sins have been eradicated. You're very fortunate, Kazi.
You are the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself. Due to your mercy, my ignorance has been dispelled. Bless me, that I always remain at your lotus feet.
Kazi, I have only one request. Never allow Sankirtan to stop in Navadvip.
No. Please do not ever embarrass me like this. I feel very repentant. By making that grave mistake, I promise you that I will never make such a mistake myself, and sure no one does it either. I will even give this order to all my descendants. No one should ever try to stop the Sankirtan movement. And if anybody tries to do so, I will disown him from my family.
This Chand Kazi was not just an ordinary Muslim. He was the spiritual guide to Nawab Hussain Shah, the king of Bengal. Chand Kazi, after coming in touch with Gauranga Mahaprabhu, became a devotee of Krishna. Although the Hindus did not accept him, he got the privilege of being a respectable Brahmin and spent the rest of his life in Navadvip. And look here, just as this champa tree is embracing this neem tree, in the same way Chand Kazi took shelter of Mahaprabhu. And even today, Chand Kazi's descendants are devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna. After completing his Vraja-leela in the Dwapara Yuga, Sri Krishna thought, as a result of my leelas, my devotees will relate to me in Sakhya Vatsalya and Madhurya Rasas. However, devotees following the Vaidhi Bhakti, that is, following the rules and regulations of the scriptures, would only be able to enter my pastimes in Vaikuntha. Therefore, they won't be able to enter into my Vrindavan pastimes. So, in the age of Kali, I will appear as a devotee, and by following Vaidhi Bhakti, my devotees will be able to enter into my pastime in Vrindavan. So, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, appeared in Mayapur as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this age of Kali. During his pastimes, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted that his name would spread in every town and village throughout the world. Although apparently it seems to be an impossible task, but this task will surely happen. The Lord's words never go in vain. In order to fulfill this prediction of his, he will definitely send a very close associate of his. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted that his Sankirtan movement would spread all over the world in every town and village. It is an incredible prediction. Yes, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has emphatically said that. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and his words will never go in vain. Those who do not have faith will not believe in his prediction, but that does not matter. The fact will be revealed in due course of time. In order to fulfill his prediction, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will send one of his very special associates. He will go to the west carrying the message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Many fortunate souls will respond to the message and become his devotees. A worldwide movement will start and inundate the entire planet with love of Godhead. Everywhere, in all major cities of this world, they will chant the holy name of the Lord and dance in ecstasy. He will cause a spiritual revolution. The world will experience a real renaissance. Although apparently he will appear to be an ordinary person, he will be specially empowered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and will achieve something that the world has never experienced before. He will perform the most incredible miracle by transforming millions of people all over the world into pure devotees of Krishna. He will establish hundreds of gorgeous temples with the most beautiful deities of Sri Sri Radha Krishna, and even the Europeans, Americans will worship them, establishing a very high standard. He will initiate them and make them Vaishnavas and Brahmanas of the highest order. He will introduce Vedic spiritual festivals in all the important cities of the world. Millions of people will participate in these festivals and experience the highest joy of developing their loving relationship with the Lord. He will indeed transform this material world into the spiritual sky. We may not be here to experience these wonderful achievements, but it will happen. And those who are fortunate to take their birth in this world at that time will derive an inconceivable spiritual benefit by becoming true recipients of His mercy.
ওহে বৈষ্ণব ঠাকুর দয়ার সাগর এ দাসে করুণা